going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing the Fabled Woods. This is a brand new game that just released on Steam March 25th. There'll be a link to the game's description down below. I believe it is on sale right now on Steam, but at the moment, if you do purchase it, you also get an art book and a soundtrack, so that's pretty cool. I think all in all, like the total bundle is like $50 when it's not on sale. So just keep that in mind if you guys do want to get this game. And it is about like a hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours ish long game from what I've understood, so it's definitely on the smaller side.
It's been so long since I've had company. Oh, it's you. What a surprise. Not a lot of other folks come and visit these parts. I should have known. You should already know me, but just in case, my name's Larry. I was here to be closer to my son, William. Every time I came back to these woods, I could feel him again. If only I could tell him how sorry I am. That's enough about me. We're here for you. These woods hold the answers to your questions. Everything will be explained soon. And this time, please pay attention.
Hold on, so are we playing as Larry? Or is Larry just the narrator? So if we're playing as Larry, shouldn't he be the one that needs to pay attention, not us? Huh, and that's kind of weird. So far the graphics and everything look really good in this game. Oh, what do we find over here? Is that some sort of campfire or something? Who exactly are we supposed to find? I forgot his name already. Was it William? I think it was William for some reason. Alright, so we can interact. So we found a backpack for Ashley. Looks like we're not able to unzip it or anything, okay. We got a closed tent. That'd be kind of awkward if they were still inside. We're just over here, you know, going through all their stuff. And we have a no name. Very odd. Be able to interact with anything else over here? No, that's all empty. Can't do anything with that. Maybe we're supposed to go behind this log? Let's see here. Oh, can't move it or anything. Do we... Hold on, can we go in the water? No, the water's blocked off. Hold space to remember. Follow the clues. Alright, so the clues go that way, right? Yeah. So he was coming this way, and then it looks like it wraps around, so we must have went the wrong path. Are we able to go any other direction, though? I thought we came from this way. Well, we're remembering it has to be down this way, and maybe we miss like a left turn somewhere. Hopefully that little hold to remember thing pops up whenever we get to the right area. Here's the bridge. Alright, so they definitely came down this way. So we were going up. Why are you on fire? We sat there and did the hold to remember thing on the bridge, and then it just teleported us to a rock. Oh. I don't know if that was completely on accident or if we, you know, should have seen this area, but I'm calling that a success. I definitely don't think it was supposed to happen that way. Yeah, it looks so peaceful here. What on earth is going on? So obviously there's some sort of psychological thing going on to this game. It's not classified as a horror though, so I don't know what they were going for. Or if there is more horror elements to this sort of style game. That'd be something to figure out. And at about an hour into it, there's going to be a cave. I'll remind you guys when we get to it, but that they said is going to be like the tipping point to the storyline for spoilers. So if we do get there, I'll try to remind you guys to stop watching at that point if you were planning on buying it. Yeah, that's definitely blood. Am I remembering what happened at the camp, maybe? Maybe we're one of the people? We have a rock. A new path awaits. That was not there last time we were here. The bridge is broke. How long have we been here? And who do we kill? What? Okay, so there's a rock of blood. So, was someone coming out? I'm so confused what just happened. How are you supposed to remember something if you never even were there? Alright, so I assume the new path is probably back towards like the campfire because the bridge was torn down, so I'm going to assume the tree over here maybe has been broken apart over time or something. There's like a whole lot of blood everywhere. Is it leading this way? No, back into the camp. Ooh, nice, the tent's actually open. Looks like a bear attack or something. Or maybe just some blood and lines? I don't know. Alright, so we're not able to interact with the tent or anything. I was just trying to see if I could, like grab something from the inside. Alright, so let's go into the remember. The stuff's still flickering. Has to be something else over here, though. Yeah, the tree log's gone. Nice. Not just gone. I mean, it's like completely removed. I was expecting it to be like broken or something. I wasn't expecting it to be like just completely gone. Alright, so it looks like it's still just along the path. Let's see if there's anything we're missing here. No, should be good. And I'm guessing by the time you find the next red area, that's pretty much where the next point of interest is going to be. Larry. Haven't we been here before? No, because we didn't see the second bridge earlier. Okay. Just making sure we didn't do like a huge gigantic loop and somehow we're going like back in time. That's what the whole remember this was about. Apparently not. Right, so if we go back into remember mode, is there any blood trails or anything yet? Feel clear? Cool. Seems relatively safe around here. Ooh, looks like we found another camp, so I'm going to assume there's going to be more clues around here. Last time we accidentally found the main clue though, so hopefully not. That's it? Just the lunchbox? Okay then. I honestly thought that would have been clues. Maybe it's just some random picnic? I have no clue. How was that left then? What? Looks like we found a little log cabin here. Maybe this is where we're supposed to go? There's some stairs up there. Are we able to... What? Is there like a... Nope. Can't pull, can't push. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Go into serial killer mode. X. Well, we tried that. I guess that means we can't go in. Why is he remembering an X there? Ooh, what is actually... Is there a fire or something in here? Don't let us look over the window. Alright, so maybe let's just continue on up the stairs. Look completely broken. So, we have the kayak? You don't like kayaks? You don't like warm log cabins? What about a hammock? Ooh, alcohol.
This is where I drunkenly fell asleep and failed to protect my boy, William. Because of me, he drowned. I should have been there to protect him, but I cared more about the bottle.
So whose skull did you bash in? Alright, so obviously we can't go up those stairs. But maybe you had to... What? I tried going up. Maybe it's pointing like this way to repair or something? Yeah, so that's all blocked off. We walk up, maybe? No? What are you trying to get us to do here? Oh, there's more stuff on the picnic table, so maybe something around here actually gives us a clue? So we have a cabin key and we have binoculars.
Being watched. I decided to go to the lake and catch some fish for dinner one night. I had caught a couple when I got this sense that something was watching me. I know bears roam these parts, but this was not a bear. I could feel it across the lake staring at me. I got up, reeled the line in, grabbed the fish, and went inside. I've never felt like that before.
So hopefully the cabin key goes to here and we figure out a way to repair the stairs, because there is that remembering area where it's like up. So now is the X there? Yes. But we can go in anyway, so haha!
It's so empty without William, but it's held up well over the years.
Yeah, sure sounds like it's held up well. Alright, so that's just more alcohol. Random plate. Let's see here, going into remembering mode. I assume we're going to go into William's room, probably. What? Feel like a key or something that we're missing here?
Look at this garbage. They were laughing at me. Told me to go back to the cabin and stay out of the sun for a bit. There is something, or someone, watching me out here. Why did I think they would believe me? They need to be warning the people not to come into these woods until this has been solved. There is something happening out here, and no one will do a dang thing about it.
Despite there being no leads to the recent disappearances, a well-known local recluse claims to have solved the case. Our source reports seeing that a man, Larry, in one of his rare appearances in town, pays a visit to the town local police. According to the witness, Larry was ranting about a wolf-like creature that had claimed hunted among the trees and had menaced him on several occasions. It is understood local police are not pursuing this as a serious lead, and we have yet to receive comment from Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster as to whether or not they had to pay a visit to our little town. I have a feeling that they don't believe him for some reason. Now that we're not... You got cigarettes all over the place, buddy. But do you have like a key or something? We must be missing a key. There it is.
Garbage. They were laughing at me. Told me to go back to the cabin and stay out of the sun for a bit. There is something, or someone, watching me out here. Why did I think they would believe me? They need to be warning the people not to come into these woods until this has been solved. There is something happening out here, and no one will do a dang thing about it.
Hey Larry, thanks for your letter. Yeah, it's really quiet out here. Darn good to hear to clear the head again. It's exactly what I really need right now. You know how twisted life can be, but who am I telling you this to? No matter which direction you look at, there are trees, and a few more trees. Sometimes a raccoon trots by, but that's all the visitors I get here. I haven't seen any rangers here either, but there seems to be something strange going on here. I guess that's what happened when you're in the middle of nowhere. Your imagination goes wild. Talking about a strange character, another lookout sometimes reports to me on the walkie. A woman, and she's been doing the job a lot longer than me, but I really can't figure her out. I'll keep you informed on my mysterious walkie relationship. Well, that's all for now. I'll let you know when the raccoon pushes me out the outhouse. Seriously, There's only an outhouse here, but hey, it's more than you have out there at your cabin. Stay safe, Hank. By the way, if you guys haven't played Firewatch, that is the other person that they're talking about. It's another sort of game similar to this, except it's more revolved around sort of, I guess it would be park rangers. More like a Firewatch, though. I know that's what the game's called, too. Alright, so alcohol, it's just some random pains and stuff. Let's go into the next room. Oh. Alright, so we got more alcohol. We got the journal. The lighting is not very good on that, so I'm not even going to try to read that one. Alright, so that's all empty. Maybe we have to go into remember mode? What's the point of coming in here? Ooh. Was that thing there the whole time? I can't be that blind. There's definitely was not a night. Oh. In purgatory? Why were we loaded into some random cage? What? Oh, we are going crazy.
Why can't I have peace?
I don't know, bud, but you're definitely on something. Alright, searching around here. Aside from going somewhat crazy, I think we're doing alright. So I'm going to go with we might have not killed our son. He drowned because we were drinking. But it doesn't explain
So much.
why a werewolf is running around town killing people unless we're just going crazy. Look over there on the rock. It actually has a little bit of like a rainbow reflection. That's kind of cool. It's like the old school 3D effect. I got distracted, sorry. Alright. Let's see. We're back to our log cabin, but I'm going to guess that something more happened inside of here. Because last time we did this, there was a whole bunch of skeleton stuff. Oh god, you didn't sit there and kill somebody in your house, buddy, did you?
Why don't you let me leave this place?
Home sweet home, back to purgatory. Alright. Oh, yep. I'm honestly not too surprised for some reason. But that did not make us leave. That's not good. We're not able to remember anything. Oh, the door's actually open now? Empty, empty, empty. What about you? It's all empty. Can't interact with any of that stuff. Alright, what about you? None of that stuff is able to be interacted with, but we must be looking for something. It's all empty. There's just some random barrels. Bed, we can't sleep on it. And we can't go around that side. What about over here? Nothing. We have to be missing something, obviously. So if we close the door, the demon shouldn't be able to get inside. Alright, so his chair fell over. Just trying to look for any differences that is between like our world and this world. There must be something. Something is changed. We just have to find it. I would have swore it would have started with that skeleton, but it doesn't seem to care about it. So we picked up this knife. It returns us, okay? Would not have called that, honestly.
It was no use. I should have left this place when I found that cabin. I knew what I felt wasn't right. I just didn't know that night would be my last. I didn't know what it was, but what I saw in that cage had come for me. Whoever made that thing must have known I went to the police. This is where my story ends, drunk and scared in a corner. Is this how William felt? Alone and scared? Your story carries on. You must live the tales of these woods. They're what's holding us back. We all live with our actions, our consequences. But do you? Go now. There's someone else who would like to see you.
So, is Larry dead? That must what just happened. And I'm assuming we're going to get a new narrator, maybe? The stairs are fixed. That explains why there was an up arrow before. I was wondering how that tied into everything. Pretty cool that the paths are like blocked temporarily and then later on they just open up for you.
You're back? Not again. I guess we'll start where we always do.
Sarah.
I came out to these woods to get away, much like Larry. While I didn't lose a son, I did take one away. You see, I'm a forensic archaeologist. I dig up bones for a living, and I'm quite good at it. Until my last case, my evidence put the wrong man behind bars. I'm out here to solve a cold case, make what I did right. Come on, there's not much daylight left.
Have you checked the cabin back there, miss? There is plenty of dead bodies back there that you can definitely take credit for. So, was the first body his son then? Or was that the guy that Larry was investigating? Because there was someone was dead there, and they definitely had their face smashed in with a rock, so it was covered in blood. He claimed his son drowned. I mean, I guess technically anyone telling a story probably wouldn't start with, I killed this person, so who knows, maybe Larry was a murderer. Maybe somebody was trying to get him to go home?
Being an archaeologist, you learn over time to never expect anything on your first attempt. It's like waving a magnet at a haystack in the vague hope you'll find the needle, but you have to start somewhere, and for me, this was it. I didn't find much, although it was nice to rule out the area.
Alright, so if we go into remembering mode, nothing's here. Just making sure that we're not supposed to dig something. Is our guy paranoid? We definitely like snapped up to stare at that hill. Technically, Larry did say that there's some sort of werewolf around here, though. I don't know how well he should be trusted. That's not good. Now we go into the abyss. Oh.
I spent a lot of time here, more than I did at home, I guess.
Private Detective Jack. Alright, so we got a Jack, we have a Mark, and we have a Marshall. We're not able to go through any of these files. Larry. So is this hinting at there will be 4 different stories? Because we started with Larry. We're playing as Sarah. So then the rest of these guys, we don't really know who they are yet. So maybe those were the people that started to disappear in that town?
My first case, an adolescent homicide. Sometimes it's easier to use the official wording than to say outright someone killed a kid and left their body on a roof. I spent so many hours in that chair trying to figure it out.
That was kind of creepy. The door just sits there and automatically opens. I'm about to say, did someone just walk up on us or something? Ace Tim. No, because William wouldn't be short for Tim. Huh. Maybe that's just a totally different, unrelated case. We can go through all of her stuff. It looks like it'll be pretty much empty, though. We can just check it real quick. Just a little bit too short for those. That's once open. Alright. Into the next room.
How I found out I put the wrong man in prison. The DNA didn't match, but that didn't matter. He's already behind bars, and our justice system is not about to make itself look bad. My superiors look at me with disappointment. They know what I did, and that there's nothing that can be done.
This is a disgrace to appeal to retest the DNA result in your recent case and have come back the DNA is not a match. Do you know what this could mean for the department? For your career, the judge is going to have a field day with this. If he even hears the case results, you could have put the wrong man in prison for life. Putting you on Wood's case, it should be cut and dry dig. We've had reports of people missing, but no bones. Go find our bones. Please make sure they're human. Sincerely, Field. Well, at least he said make sure they're human. Ooh, these are all the same files and everything. Why? Hold on. Is there anything else in this room before we continue on? So I'm wondering if this game ties into the other one in more ways than just, you know, like a small remembrance.
Who did this? My office, all my things, my papers, my files. Years of my life are in here. All my cases, everything I ever worked on, all scattered and messed up. Who would do this? And why?
I didn't do it. Okay, I guess we're going out.
So many pieces. Sometimes it's only when you step back and take a look at the whole tableau that you can make sense of where each individual fragment belongs, what it all means. But you, I could never make sense of you. And now this? How dare you?
When you spend half your life with the deed, or what remains of them, or let's say dead, yeah, dead remains of them, you forget how to deal with the living. You love your connection to them because you become somehow indifferent to them interchangeably. I have no family, no friends. I have remote work. I used to have my parents and a hamster, Coco. The most important individuals in my life, and all three are dead. Possibly also a... Can't read your handwriting. I was able to read some of it, but it started to get a little sloppy there at the end. Alright, so that's all empty still. So let's just continue on. And down over this way, I don't think you can actually fall off. No. So they basically have handrails everywhere. So if you're just wanting to like literally walk through all this, you're fairly safe. Because I did try to walk off just to see if it would, you know, do something. Ooh. Was there a proper murder in the woods? Okay. So we found an axe, but... Alright, so we know somehow later on that bridge is going to be connected, so we have to go back somewhere because we missed a clue.
Truth be told, seeing the wrong man behind bars really made me question my ability. I put what I found into evidence and finalized a man's life. I should have checked it, but instead I was in a rush. I was foolish. I just wanted to finally solve the case.
We didn't come from this direction, so where are we going now? Huh. Alright guys, well on that note, that is going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.